All too quickly, this experience is coming to an end. I come to you now with the final message. I've heard you all speak, and there's no doubt in my mind you have world-altering, paradigm-shifting ideas. However, that's only half the battle. We find that speaking our mind comes all too easy, but when time comes for concrete action, we lose focus, we lose interest, we give up. So much has gone into this conference, so I ask you, please, do not let this have been a weekend of empty words. The spoken word is a powerful, remarkable thing, but it cannot and it will not stand alone. You've seen the issues our generation is facing them. You've debated, you've spoken for change. You've become advocates of a movement for a new way of thinking. You've become advocates of peace. When you think of a leader, what comes to mind? Someone in power, the face of a group who towers above the rest. What separates a leader from the crowd? Anyone can identify a problem. A leader is who does whatever necessary to solve it. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. Warren G. Minnis. Each of you here has the capability to be that leader. So lead. What I believe is travesty over all else is not being uninformed. It is being informed and doing nothing about it. This conference creates leaders. Not just those that were leading your summits, those of us standing up here, or the amazing group of kids that you have ran and elected for next year's executive committee. No. This conference makes leaders out of every one of you sitting in front of me right now. Consciously or not, your time here this weekend has awakened the capacity that has always existed in you to go home, unite your peers, and work to make a dent in the monstrosity of issues our generation is soon to be at war with. Divided, we will surely be defeated, but united, we will make a difference. The task ahead is monumental. The road to success is all too treacherous, but what matters is that you walk it, and you walk it with all that you have, that you commit to the movement. Coming here, where everyone is pushing you to succeed, everyone is for you, is one thing. Facing the real world is an undertaking all itself. One piece of advice I have to offer for you all, what I have learned in my journey, is that the world does not change its course for empty promises. You have the tools in front of you. Act. We live in the most opportunistic nation in the history of the world. We have opportunities such as these to expand our frame of mind. Some may say that we are spoiling our innocence or our childhood by concerning ourselves with issues of the world. I say that we are starting a revolution. Do you realize the power that we hold? Do you realize the potential that our generation can unlock? A brighter tomorrow is just around the corner, but it will come and go if we do not do something to capture it. No excuses. Go forth and act. Because as unrealistic as solutions to these issues may seem, as overwhelming as these injustices may be, in the words of William James, if you care enough for a result, you will certainly attain it. Your life in the Y is a journey. It does not, and it should not, expire as these conference dates do. Start action groups, create service projects, join together with the youth that surround you here to pave a new road for those who walk behind us. Henry Ford said, "Don't find a fault, find a remedy." This weekend, you have found a fault. Too many and too great a fault for me to even begin to explain to you here now. Take the next step, because what better time than now for our generation to be the remedy. When I was in 6th grade, I dreamed of being up here and being Secretary General. I knew this is where I wanted to be. At the time, it was because honestly, I wanted to be in charge. Being the bossy little girl I've always been, what better position could I hold than right here? But I've come to realize that being the boss is not in my job description. This experience has given me the privilege of witnessing the leaders of tomorrow in action, the honor of speaking and meeting with you all. Some of the greatest minds and the most compassionate people sit before me today. You have such amazing things ahead of you and such amazing things you can do for the world if you have the desire. It's been so humbling to be your Secretary General. Thank you all so much for this opportunity. It's been amazing. Please don't let your journey end.